gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana to USA World Pageants 2025. Let's meet our 33 delegates competing for a national title. Please welcome to the stage your delegates. I want to introduce you to our reigning queens. Please welcome Miss Global World Universal, Savannah Sims. Miss American World Universal, Carrie Hare. Miss Spirit of the USA, Rita Davis. USA World Universal, Courtney Smith. Ms. Unity World Ambassador, Jody Collins. Ms. Unity World Classic, Dawn Singletary. Mrs. International Universal Classic, Nancy Ellen Martin. Mrs. International Global, Lindsay Roman Murphy. Please welcome back to the stage your 33 delegates. It's Miss California, Alyssa Silver. Miss Georgia, Bushiku Page. Miss Louisiana, Amaya Swing. Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. In the Ms. division, Ms. Arizona, Quina Carpenter. Ms. California, Tabitha Howard. Ms. DC, Ashley Hendricks. It's Ms. Georgia, Quadacia Love. Ms. Golden State, Capricia Jefferson. Ms. Lowe One-Star State, Tiffany McDonnelly. Ms. Maryland, Brittany Wingo. Ms. Michigan, Priya Hardaway. Ms. New York, Natasha Yasmin. Ms. Northern States, Heather Husband. Ms. Oregon, Susan Funk. Ms. Pennsylvania, Candace Ketron. And Ms. Washington, Lenara Bruscus. In the Mrs. Division, Mrs. Arkansas, Tamara Glover.
It's from the pageant
Mrs. California, Amanda Lee Walker. Mrs. DC, Atari Muhammad West. Mrs. Eastern States, Fazia Jawri. Mrs. Florida, Dana Wimmer. Mrs. Georgia, Ashley Busanga. Mrs. Golden State, Leslie Nardini. Mrs. Indiana, Erin Clampett. Mrs. Louisiana, Brooke Carter. Mrs. Maryland, Joanne Frederick. Mrs. New Mexico, Catherine Chaya. Mrs. Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport. Mrs. Texas, Kim Hall. Mrs. Virginia, Ralph-Ann Forrest. And Mrs. West Virginia, Amy Gator. How we doing, new ones? If you're of age, are you drinking? They're going, what in the heck is going on up there? Yeah.
Yeah, you guessed it. Welcome to New Orleans, where the men are men and so are the women, okay?
Ha! Perfect.
Are you ready for a fabulous pageant or what? So we got Maryland in the house. I heard them a minute ago. Where's Louisiana? Here, there, and everywhere. Pennsylvania? All right, we're going to pick on some of y'all a little bit more later, okay? Are y'all ready for some fabulous times? 33 amazing ladies back there. We did the sound check and the rehearsal earlier. It was absolutely amazing. They are fixing to blow your socks off tonight. I hope you're ready.
I'm ready. This is going to be an amazing show. Here's why. This is something really new. This is something really exciting, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. Not only as a former title holder in World Universal, which is one of the systems we crown for, but also as a current reigning international title holder as Ms. Earth. I've had the opportunity to compete at the international level multiple times, and it's one of the coolest experiences in pageantry. And we are about to offer that experience to a whole slew of new USA title holders. That's something that makes USA World Pageants different. Something that we've learned from being part of these international systems was to take what we already had, what already existed, which was World Universal. I'm a former Ms. USA World Universal and Ms. World Universal, so is Aquila. And together we were producing the World Universal National Pageant. And we said, you know what, this is amazing. We have created a space for women to be celebrated their whole selves, no matter the package they come in, no matter the gender assigned at birth, no matter what size or height they are, no matter what their marital status or parental status is. The best women in the world belong in pageantry and belong on this stage. And we said, more people need to experience these American women internationally. So we still crown for World Universal, we just added in more international systems. Now, instead of just crowning for World Universal, we also crown for Unity World, International World, and International Global. So we will have USA Queens in 4 different international systems tonight.
The more the merrier.
That's what I like. And actually, Aquila got to go to all of the host countries, to all of the international pageants this year with our reigning title holders as they competed, which is why you heard titles like Ms. Unity World Ambassador and Mrs. International Global, because they have already gone to the international pageants that they competed, and we snatched 5 international titles. Aquila said her goal, she wants all of them. So every international title they got, we're bringing home to the USA. Yes, ma'am.
I think it can work.
I think we get it with this group.
We're going to manifest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's who we are. That's why we're here. We're here to celebrate the best of women in pageantry. Authenticity. We want generosity. We want curiosity. We want intelligence. We want the biggest, baddest, best women America has to offer. That's our goal. We don't care what package she comes in. We want her to be the whole package. So that's what our judges are going to be looking for today. Our judges are right here. You on the live stream, you don't get to see the judges because they're behind the camera from where you are, okay? But I can see you right here, looking hot and fierce and fabulous. Yes.
So we're live at home?
Yes, we're live on YouTube and on Facebook. Right there, from the little phones right there.
So me and you are in the homes of people right now.
In their homes, in their faces.
Let us pray.
You're welcome.
They didn't bargain for the channel that they just scrolled on. Ooh, Lord.
Listen, we're about to have a good time. I hope everyone in here is about to have a good time. Good, because I'm going to tell you what this isn't. This is not like an us and them, like a performer and an audience thing. No. We're going to be walking around. The ladies are
going to be around me up in here. Like something from a Metallica video. I'll crowd surf if I need to.
Don't tempt me.
I've done it before.
Ooh. I like it. I don't know. As
You like it? I love
help us out.
Maryland's ready.
We want this to be an interactive experience. Actually, as the ladies are finishing competing, we're encouraging them to come out and about and hang out with you. We want everybody to get up, go to the bar. We got a full bar over there. Please enjoy it.
Yeah, because the drunker you are, the better I look. Okay? Okay.
Shout out to our bartenders. Thank you. Hi.
What's your name? You gotta scream.
Dana. Perfect. Go see Dana at the bar.
D-A-N-A. I gotta spell it out.
Dana.
Like that movie, what was it? Oh my gosh. That's
Sounds funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Good reference. Millennial reference. I appreciate
You
it.
better believe it. Dana behind the bar. Tipping well.
Go see Dana behind the bar. We want you to get up and walk around. We want you to be a part of this. One of the coolest things is we do have this 50-foot long red carpet over here. Actually, our ladies will be emerging from the dressing room, which is pipe and drape back there. They're all getting dressed. They will emerge from there. When those curtains open, that is where their judging starts. They have a 50-foot red carpet that they get to walk that is also part of their judging. Isn't that cool? Because listen, how many times you been at we got several pageant title holders in the audience. How many times you been at a pageant and you get to go 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3, pose. 1, 2, 3. That's it, and I'm done.
50 feet. They're getting their steps today.
They're getting their steps.
In Jesus' name.
And we all get to see some walks. Man, yes. Serve it. The whole 50 foots. That's what I want to see.
50.
So this is a very interactive experience. I want you to have fun. I want you to interact with us. I want you to interact with the girls. Yes? Yes.
We're gonna do it.
Okay, so listen. Categories. They have actually already competed in 2 of their categories. Okay? The first one they competed in was interview. That was done via Zoom. Ooh, getting digital here in 2025.
Oh, going green.
Exactly.
I love all that.
We're going green.
Save the earth.
Eh,
See what I did there?
I love
Save
it.
the earth.
We did. Because I'm... Okay. We already did our interviews via Zoom a week ago. And then yesterday, we had our first in-person competition, and that was presentation. And their theme for presentation is like costume meets high fashion. Think Met Gala. You know how they have a theme for the Met Gala and people just go all out with their outfits? It's not Halloween costume, right? But it's not just a dress either. So it's fashion meets costume. And their theme was state flower. So we had a bunch of fabulous, colorful flowers. They presented themselves to the judges. That is already scored and done. And then afterwards, we actually got to do a second line through the French Quarter from our hotel down Bourbon Street, and we ended up Bourbon Pub and Parade. Shout out to another one of our favorite drag queens, Tiffany Alexander. She then presented a bunch of the ladies at Bourbon Pub and Parade on the stage to the lovely folks of Bourbon Street, and it was a great time.
Y'all definitely were drinking if you were at the Urban Pub and Parade.
It's not optional. It's
really
required, right?
I've been very, that.
Okay. Mhm. Yep.
We'll leave it there.
You know.
G-rated.
And we love including all of our queens. We're going to get to meet some of our reigning queens later in the program. And we involve more queens in our production. Because last night, Tiffany Alexander was the first ever Miss Gay Louisiana America. And then we have another Miss Gay Louisiana America, who then went on to be the national title holder Miss Gay America 2022.
Yes. It was the best year of my life. It really was.
Fierce and fabulous.
10 years apart. So like I won Miss Gay Louisiana in 12, and then I won Miss Gay America in 22.
That's a journey.
Yeah. Kind of like a doctorate.
The doctorate in drag.
I guess this was my college.
Perfect.
Dressing up like this. Whoa.
So now that we've done interview, we've done presentation, we get to have 3 other areas of competition. We're going to have confidence, which is where they can model either activewear or swimwear. Then we get to go into evening gown, everyone's favorite part, the elegant part. And then we're going to have... Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. See, it gets all started. I want you to meet them. Meet them and grade them. I forgot about the judges.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Let's do that.
Okay.
So our first judge is going to be... No. Please hold.
We're getting the video queued up. Yeah? Oh, it's ready? I love that. Perfect. We want you to hear some messages from our international directors for our pageants that we will be sending these ladies to.
CEO of World Pageants. Hi, I would like to congratulate all the teams of World Pageants for the World Finals, and also my dear friend Akela for doing the amazing job in World Pageants. I'm from the Unity, and we are really excited to welcome all the Unity Queens in 2026 Season 4 batch. It is a platform where we celebrate diversity, inclusivity, and celebrating all the women from different backgrounds all over the country. My best wishes for all the queens and the Team USA. All the very best and love so much. Take care.
That was Amit from India, the director of Unity World. Next is World Universal. Okay, Annie, who is the owner of World Universal, was supposed to be here. She went to the airport. Check this out. It was the first snow in Canada. She slipped and twisted her whole ankle, foot, and she's on bed rest.
FMLA.
I know.
It's a beautiful time.
But aren't we lucky that we actually have two of her reigning international queens here with us? So we have Dr. Resna and we have Olia, and so they're going to speak on behalf of Annie.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and cherished members of our global pageant family. On behalf of Annie Manjuran, owner and CEO of World Universal Pageant, it's my honor to share a message filled with pride, purpose, and excitement. World Universal Pageant has always stood for exclusivity, empowerment, and celebration of authentic beauty. Today we respect an unforgettable journey and look ahead to a historic new chapter. This past July in Thailand, our past family experience, our pageant family experienced something truly remarkable. The warmth, hospitality, and vibrant culture of Thailand created an atmosphere that was nothing short of magical. It was an incredible experience, one that left lasting imprint on our hearts and will be never forgotten. The connection made, the stories shared, and the unity felt, and will forever remain part of our journey. And now, with the same spirit of gratitude and anticipation, we proudly announce that our next World Universal Pageant will take place in a beautiful nation of Kenya from May 29th till June the 1st. Woo!
So this will be the first ever international pageant hosted in Kenya. And we are deeply honored to partner with a country so rich in culture, heritage, and talent. Annie's vision for the pageant has always been clear: to build a global platform where every individual is seen, heard, and valued. A stage where diversity is celebrated and every participant is encouraged to bring their full self, their story, and their purpose. A different country where the rich heritage is shared and honored by the world. By bringing the pageant to Kenya, Annie's hope is to spotlight the power of unity across cultures and inspire a new generation of leaders, advocates, and change makers. Kenya's warmth, its spirit of community, and its vibrant traditions make it the perfect setting for this new chapter. We cannot wait to gather there with all of you to celebrate not just beauty, but the resilience, ambition, and the universal strength that binds us together. Thank you, and we look forward to making history together in Kenya next year.
Thank you so much both for being here and for delivering Annie's message. We appreciate you. Thank you. Question. Uh-oh, did we have a dead mic? Dead mic!
Barker, Barker, 1-9, we're back.
We're good. Everything's good, don't worry. I know. And our last video will be from Mrs. International World and Mrs. International Global.
Roll that beautiful green footage. Y'all remember that? Now we're really showing our age. Like balloons.
Video's not attached.
Video is not attached.
Video is not attached.
Would you like to deliver a message on behalf of Sharon? Perfect. Telegram. We also have two of Sharon's international title holders with us, and this is amazing.
Hello, this is the beautiful Evelyn, who is the CEO and an amazing young woman. She's the daughter of Sharon, who's the owner of the pageant. I'm sure if she was speaking on the video right now, she would say how honored she is to continue to partner with USA World Pageants. We are very lucky, Lindsay and I, to have competed there this year and double win. We'll talk about that later. But just really strengthening the relationship between Akila, her remarkable directorship, the amazing contestants that she's bringing to the table, and to offer them a fantastic opportunity to visit Malaysia, one of the most incredible countries I've ever had the opportunity to go to. So these are incredible women bringing such a fantastic pageant to the world stage, and they're very honored to partner with USA World Pageants.
Nailed it, Nancy.
She wins question and answer category.
All right, so what if we do half of our judges? I'm just so excited for the contestants.
I'm so excited I can just spit.
And I know it's like on the program. So how about we do three of them?
Let's do
you want to introduce three?
Gorgeous. Let's do it. Let's hear it for our first judge, ladies and gentlemen, Ross Walters. Let's hear it for Ross. Ross is from Lafayette, Louisiana, and is a graduate of both the University of Texas and the University of Louisiana. He owns several businesses and enjoys working in forensic pathology. Say, ooh. Ah. Gorgeous. Ross has over 25 years of pageant judging experience, judging international, national, and state-level pageants. He is the owner and director of the Miss Lafayette and Miss Acadiana pageants in Louisiana, and has guided numerous contestants on to win state and national titles. Ross is a former Latin dance national champion and currently coaches multiple high school cheerleading and dance teams. He enjoys traveling the world, commercial aviation, fantasy football, and spending time with his border collie, Finn. Show some love to Ross Walters. Yes, our next judge is going to be Rosie Jimenez. Let's show some love to Rosie. Rosie is classic Miss International World 2025 and is the mother of 3 children. She embraces creativity and personal growth through various crafts, always eager to learn new skills. Her professional journey has been just as dynamic, tongue-tied, spanning real estate, loan modifications, interior design, and party planning, reflecting her versatility and passion for new challenges. Beyond her work, she places great importance on health and well-being, staying active through hiking and dancing, 2 of her favorite ways to recharge and stay energized. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Rosie. Let's show her some love. Gorgeous. Oh, I wish that dress came in my size. You know how they say one size fits most? I wish it did. Ladies and gentlemen, one more judge before we get moving along. Show some up to Jalen Lewis. Jalen is a 29-year-old native of Shreveport, Louisiana, but currently resides in Dallas, Texas. Mr. Lewis is a 2-time graduate of Northwestern State University with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and a Master of Arts in Student Affairs and Higher Education. Jalen currently works as the Advanced Academic Specialist at Mesquite High School. Aside from his current career, Jalen is a freelance wardrobe stylist who has had the opportunity to have his work published not only in the U.S. but also in Africa. He is no stranger to the pageant world. During his undergrad years at NSU, Jalen served as the Miss Northwestern State University Lady of the Bracelet Pageant Scholarship Coordinator for 2 consecutive years. Jalen has also had the likes of working with Miss UL Pageant in previous years as a student intern and official opening number choreographer. Show some love once again, ladies and gentlemen, to Jalen. Jalen, you're from Shreveport, I'm from Monroe, we're from the same neck of the woods. Birds of a feather, flock together. Y'all love all that carrying on that we're doing tonight? Y'all have a good time? Gorgeous. All right.
I'm about ready to kick off this confidence round. So as you're watching our ladies compete, remember, confidence is not about physical attributes. It is about the way that you carry yourself and the way that you model your chosen attire. How do you walk? How do you model? How do you show us your personality? Our ladies had the option to choose a one-piece swimsuit or activewear for this competition. Are you ready?
Yes!
Judges, are you ready? Fantastic. DJ, hit us with some confidence music. Perfect. Let's welcome our first Miss Delegate. This is Miss California, Alyssa Sober.
A few fun facts. I didn't get my driver's license until I was 23. Better late than never. I've never been out of the country just yet, and one day I'd love to live abroad. My first concert was The Wiggles, and I was the kid picked out of the audience to dance on stage with them. I have a biology degree with a minor in race and resistance studies from San Francisco State University. I did a health advancement internship in the OBGYN department at San Francisco General Hospital, helping connect women and their children to free health resources.
Thank you, Alyssa. Please welcome your next Miss contestant. This is Miss Georgia Bashiku Page.
She has an indigenous heritage, Seminole. I have a growing collection of bucket hats. There are many colors. I used to do bodybuilding in college, and now I stick to lifting my Starbucks coffee instead. I have been singing since I was 5 and trained in opera from age 10, so yes, I can hit the high notes and a mezzo-soprano. I just started my first Dungeons & Dragons campaign, and I am hooked on rolling dice and telling stories.
Thank you, Bashiku. Please welcome your next Miss contestant, Miss Louisiana, Amaya Sweeney.
Some fun facts. I am a certified human rights consultant. I have lived in 9 different states and countries. I use sign language to better communicate with my autistic brother. I'm from a place so small, it's legally a village. Think more horses than traffic lights. And another fun fact, I am a pescatarian.
Thank you, Amaya. Let's welcome our last Miss contestant. This is Miss Texas, Kiana Carter.
Working billboard, I don't just enter a room. I make the whole room feel like it just entered me. Texas size, very nice, very demure. And then again, at the age of 5 years later, she met him once again. She is terrified of heights and snakes, and her favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. I love true crime shows and documentaries. Me too, me too.
Thank you, Quina. Let's welcome Miss California, Tabitha Howard.
I am currently studying 5 languages: Spanish, German, Italian, Portuguese, and Japanese. I'm the daughter of a pastor. I started talking before I was a year old and nearly freaked out my parents. I have been crocheting for over 20 years and I absolutely love it. I am a commercial model, and it's a lot of work, but it's also lots of fun.
Thank you, Tabitha. Please welcome Ms. DC. This is Ashley Kendricks.
She is a female auto enthusiast. I work on cars and currently building a 1993 Ford Mustang. She has lived in Alaska and is a certified yoga instructor. is a Harry Potter fan through and through, and she is Team Gryffindor all the way. She is the only girl with 5 brothers.
Thank you, Ashley. Let's welcome Ms. Georgia Quinacia Love.
She has a bachelor's degree in biology with an upcoming research publication on songbird egg yolks, and it's revolutionary and has never been experimented with before. She's a true creative spirit who taught myself to play both the guitar and the piano. I love hiking and scenic trails and living life with equal parts passion and purpose. I also love being by the water. As an internationally ordained chaplain, I dedicate my time to community outreach, advocating for and supporting efforts to end sex trafficking among women, spreading hope through both faith and action.
Thank you, Quinacia. Please welcome Ms. Golden State Cree Jefferson.
I co-own a business with my sisters, Sweet Tooth, Sweet Treats, creating desserts, party decor, and resin art. I'm a proud fur mom to an 8-year-old American bully, Triton, and a 2-year-old Great Tabby, Jasper. They are best friends. I love playing softball, coaching t-ball, and hitting the batting cage whenever I can. I volunteer with Vet SOS, bringing free health care to pets of people experiencing homelessness. I'm a published model and even appeared in music videos with Jim Jones.
Thank you, Cree. Please welcome Ms. Lone Star State Tiffany McDonnelly.
I wake up at 3:58 a.m. like I'm training for the FBI, but really, it is because I own a luxury puppy breeding business, Amazing Pups. I work at a top Fortune 500 company, run my own business, and manage 2 young adult lives like full-time momager. On any given day, I probably have about $10,000 worth of window shopping sitting each in my online carts. I am the queen of I may have never done this, and I may not know how to do it, but I'm about to do it, and it's about to get done. I'm unapologetically addicted to chocolate chip cookies and will judge your entire life based on quality of a good chocolate chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookies sound good right about now, don't they, y'all?
Thank you, Tiffany. Please welcome Ms. Marilyn Brittany Wingo.
She was born on 10/10 at 10:10 a.m. She cannot snap her fingers, and she was in the ski club in high school. She is also a female car enthusiast, and she is a sock-aholic and loves anything and everything socks.
And there's the competition. Don't hear me call her Breezy. Thank you, Breezy. Let's welcome Ms. Michigan Priya Hardaway.
Priya is a licensed cosmetologist and is the youngest of 6 children. She is a Libra. She is a coffee addict, hot coffee specifically, and she still bites her nails when she gets nervous.
Thank you, Priya. Let's welcome Ms. New York, Natasha Yasmin.
She enjoys writing musical lyrics and loves all things that are sparkly. Another fun fact, she has danced with Elton John on stage. She is a varsity gymnast and dance team member in high school and had a beautiful and loving Happy Maltese doll for 13 amazing years.
Thank you, Natasha. Let's welcome Ms. Northern States, Heather Husband.
I went skydiving as a bucket list item after I received my master's degree. My ancestors immigrated from Ireland because of the potato famine. I am a 2004 Horatio Alger State Scholar, and I was cheer captain my senior year of high school. I am a writer who won a contest which allowed me to rappel off of a 26-story Oliver building. She's skydiving and jumping off buildings. My kind of gal.
Thank you, Heather. Let's meet Ms. Oregon, Susan Funk.
For Halloween, she turns her front yard into a full-on cemetery. She laughs hard at the most ridiculous dad jokes. And Manic Monday by the Bangles is her go-to karaoke song. I cosplay at anime conventions and religiously watch anything and everything connected to Star Trek.
Thank you, Susan. Please welcome Ms. Pennsylvania, Candace Ketron.
My favorite car is a Ford Mustang GT convertible. I happen to own one in the Spirit of America style, which is red, white, and blue. I'm a professional AKC dog handler and have shown our chow-chows to best puppies in show. It's pageants, but for dogs. I'm a certified registered English lady. I am Lady Candace Ketron in England under the House of Pierpont Archer. And everyone thinks I'm Italian because I love cooking Italian dishes, but I'm secretly not. I was bitten once by an iguana as I was making sure that blonde iguana ate and didn't know finger food was on the menu.
Thank you, Candace. Our final contestant in the Ms. division is Ms. Washington, Lenara Bruscas.
I glamp several weeks a year, living out everything from the post-apocalypse to high medieval glamour. My love of 14th century fashion resulted in starting a curator in Denmark, which I fangirled over a belt from my research. Not only have I been a belly dancer for 20 years, I can get good swaying while playing the oud and drumming Middle Eastern rims. While exploring urban farming methods, I once lost a chicken in what friends and family affectionately refer to as my tomato jungle. I learned at an early age that with a smile and confidence you can do anything when I did a solo while performing a Polynesian dance with a group, much to my teacher's surprise.
Thank you, Lenara. Let's move on into the Mrs. division. Let's welcome Mrs. Arkansas, Tamara Glover.
In my mind, I am already TikTok famous, but really use social media to inspire and empower women everywhere. My students call me the dancing social work professor because I turn even serious lessons into fun, creative moments on and off campus. I defended my PhD dissertation on my 31st birthday, cakes, candles, and a doctorate all in the same day. I'm a proud mom of two with unique names, Sofka from Japanese anime, and Samson from Sunday school. Proof that I am raising my kids with both culture and faith. I'm a true crawfish connoisseur. I once left an international conference in my business dress just to eat crawfish, and the owner made me a garbage bag dress so I didn't ruin my actual good dress.
Thank you, Tamara. Please welcome Mrs. California, Amanda Lee Walker.
When I was young, I was a big tomboy. At 22 years old, I was crowned Miss Piston, a pinup contest at Harley-Davidson in Vacaville. Voted best hair my senior year of high school in 2003. I love wigs. I love the versatility to be able to change the way I look dramatically on any given day. I own a salon on wheels. A 1965 Globetrotter Airstream fully renovated into a hair salon that goes on the road.
Thank you, Amanda. Please welcome Mrs. DC Atari Muhammad West.
She has met the Queen of Spain and is a very rare left-handed tennis player. She took a hot air balloon ride over the country of Turkey and loves to ride roller coasters. She loves to watch old movies and classic cinema that make the silver screen.
Thank you, Atari. Let's welcome Mrs. Eastern States, Fazia Jowry.
Fazia loves to travel and loves to motivate people. She also enjoys eating outdoors when the weather permits. She is a true and natural-born leader. And above all, she enjoys being a mom and mother.
Thank you, Fazia. Let's bring out Mrs. Florida, Dana Wimmer.
She was selected by Glamour magazine to represent South Dakota in a national pageant. I was recruited by Victoria Henley in America's Top Model, and now Magnifique to do her events. I assisted in a silent auction for the Innocence Project to raise money and awareness for the innocent that have been in prison. I have sponsored several pageant girls and challenged myself to compete again in my 50s because age is just a number. I am in my 50s and I am competing in a pageant, modeling and getting my theology degree, and encouraging others to live their very best lives.
Thank you, Dana. Let's welcome Mrs. Georgia Ashley Usanga.
Ashley is Puerto Rican. I grew up in Georgia, but my family comes from Puerto Rico. I love the rich history, culture, food, and everything about being Puerto Rican. As a mom, I'm a mom to a beautiful 7-year-old boy. He is the one person who, no matter what is going on, he will always be there to give me hugs and will always be my baby boy. As a gardener, I started my first garden this year. I grew so much I started donating to my coworkers and firehouses because I didn't want the food to go bad. On top of working school, she is a business owner and mom, and she started her own business about 2 years ago. It is her way to bring a little bit of Puerto Rico culture to the state of Georgia.
Thank you, Ashley. Please welcome our next contestant, Mrs. Golden State, Leslie Nardini.
She has walked across hot coals twice in her life. I I once had breakfast in Germany, lunch in Switzerland, and dinner in Austria, all in the same day. I swam the coral reef of the Red Sea and saw the rare leopard whiptail stingray. I have traveled to 47 U.S. states and 27 foreign countries. Tony Robbins and I attended the same high school and actually went to farm together.
Thank you, Leslie. Let's welcome Mrs. Indiana Erin Clampett.
This is actually Erin's first ever pageant. Erin enjoys cooking and cooking for others, and she owns her own meal prep service that focuses on meeting your macros to help reach any fitness goal. I make stained glass and I repair stained glass windows for churches in my state. And I recently got married last December to the most amazing man. And she is an assistant coach for the IU cheer team.
Thank you, Erin. Let's welcome Mrs. Louisiana, Brooke Carter.
Brooke loves ugly dogs. Myself and 3 friends dressed up as the nuns from Sister Act for her 5th grade talent show. I was married here in the French Quarter and my reception was going out on Bourbon Street afterwards. I laughed at the most absolutely inappropriate times, and the class hamster died while under my care and supervision in the 4th grade. Better her than Richard Gere, right?
Thank you, Brooke.
I'm so glad like 3 people in the audience got that joke.
Let's welcome Mrs. Maryland, Joanne Frederick.
She can sing the Greek alphabet. I once portrayed a nurse with a Caribbean accent in a movie. I love dancing to Afrobeats and soca music. I was the first captain of my HBCU's softball team. I enjoy road trips across the United States and Canada. And one time she drove from the state of Maryland to the state of Nevada and back. Better her than me, honey. I couldn't do it. Power to her. My feet be done swole.
Thank you, Joanne. Let's welcome Mrs. New Mexico, Catherine Chaya.
Miss New Mexico met her husband of 7 years on the airplane, where she offered coffee, tea, or me. He took her up on the offer of her later. Catherine was a professional Broadway dancer and toured with several Broadway shows and Circus LA across the United States. Catherine owned a successful model and talent agency in New York City called Monarch Agency for 13 years, and she helped mentor thousands of women in their modeling and television career. A choreographer, Miss New Mexico gained her New York Fashion Week producer credit for Mama Ball swimwear, helping women of all shapes and sizes rock the runway. Catherine climbed the Great Wall of China 3 times. This is a 13,000-mile wall, and she was able to climb to the top and to witness the beautiful lands.
Thank you, Catherine. Next up is Mrs. Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport.
She is a proud mom of 5 amazing kids who keep her on her toes and inspire everything that she does. She loves country music and can line dance anywhere, and never travels without her cowgirl boots. She started her own nonprofit to support survivors of domestic violence, and she's helped dozens of families find safety and hope since launching it in December. I am the great-granddaughter of Connie Mack, the legendary owner and manager of the Philadelphia Athletics baseball. Runs deep in her roots. I'm a huge fan of adventure and travel, and I've visited several countries and love exploring new cultures, especially with my cowboy boots in tow.
Thank you, Heather. Next up is Mrs. Texas, Kim Hall.
I wasn't born in Texas, but I got here as fast as I could, and now I say y'all like it's pronunciation. I speak fluent Spanish and a little Italian and French, but my favorite language is sarcasm. I'm a proud Disney adult because life is much better with Mickey ears on and a Dole Whip in hand while adventuring through the happiest place on earth. I'm pursuing my doctorate in bilingual, ESL, and dual language education, proving that curiosity, confidence, and a can of Celsius can get you through anything. At 49 years old, I stay active through a mix of Pilates, pageantry, and believe it or not, I even can still roller skate. Roller derby gave me grip, pageantry gives me polish, and Pilates gives me center and keep me centered through it all.
Thank you, Kim. Let's welcome Mrs. Virginia Ralph Ann Forrest.
She once visited famous Amos at his Hollywood bakery for a first grade field trip. She also memorized nearly 50 Bible verses just at the age of 9 years old. She used to be a kickboxing instructor. Seeing the Rockettes perform in New York City during their Christmas Spectacular is on the top of her bucket list. And another fun fact about her, she is an ordained minister.
Thank you, Ralph Ann. Our final delegate is Mrs. West Virginia, Amy Yater.
Amy is a black belt in Kung Fu. She can play 17 instruments under the sun and loves public speaking. Her two boys are 11 years apart, and she loves anything and everything Broadway. Yes!
That's the way to sit this out of the confidence round.
Can everybody say ooh?
Ooh.
Can everybody say ah? We're going to do it together. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Gorgeous. It's like the Price is Right.
You know who else is gorgeous? Is our hair and makeup team, making all of our contestants beautifully gorgeous tonight. We want to recognize Dana and her team. They're packing up right up. Dana, there she is. They're about to head out. And I want to make sure that we give the ladies on Dana's team the shout and applause they deserve for their incredibly hard work.
I walked into that room and they said, oh, we can't help you. Just kidding.
Thank you so much, ladies. Oh, they've been the absolute best. It's the second time we partnered with Dana and the team here in New Orleans. Yes.
The makeup brushes were fun. The curling irons were here, there, and everywhere.
Everywhere.
My God.
Woo.
Jesus, take the wheel.
All right, we're going to finish up our judges' intros. Since we got so excited, we only introduced 3 of them. We still got a few more to introduce.
Yeah.
So finish up with the judges. Also, do you know what? It is 6:06 p.m.
It's a beautiful night.
Which means our People's Choice competition is officially closed. We have been having people vote for their favorite contestant online, and that competition closed at 6 p.m. And here's why it's important. Because the delegate with the most votes in People's Choice in her division, she gets to make it in to the top set.
How you doing?
I know, we could claim that top set space.
I love it. Are we ready for some more judges?
Yes.
Fabulous. Our next judge, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Resna Gupta. Show her some love. Hey! Dr. Resna is a medical facility at the University of Windsor, as well as Scollett School of Medicine at London. She has clinical and research interest in lung, breast, GIST, and a variety of hematologic malignancies. I got that right, hooked on phonics with my Louisiana education. She has numerous local, regional, and leaderships, and she is passionate about community care and volunteers her skills and time for community education on cancer screening, mental health, and providing menstrual products to ones that are deprived. She enjoys teaching and is involved in writing multiple guidelines for cancer management. She is the peer reviewer for the province in the field of hematology and oncology. That deserves a round of applause. In addition to her medical contributions, she is currently an international beauty queen and holds the titles of the 2025 Miss World Universal Spirit. She is also 2025 Miss Indo-Canada, as well as 2024 Miss Canada Spirit. She was awarded Queen of Legacy, Queen of Profession, and Queen of Compassionate Leadership awards, amongst many and other several awards. Let's show her some love. Oh, I love that. All right, our next judge is going to be Rachel Kane-Wiggins. Show some love to Rachel. Rachel is an accomplished professional with extensive experience in event management, communications, and organizational leadership. Crowned Miss Black California in 2005, she has built a career defined by creativity, leadership, and community engagement. For over a decade, Rochelle was the event director for a large wedding and event venue, leading hundreds of high-profile and large-scale celebrations, such as the Black History Month Art Show, executed with precision and style. Simultaneously, she served as a spokesperson and co-host for the popular Wine Down Wednesday segment on Studio 40, Fox 40 Live, sharing lifestyle and event inspiration with viewers across the region. She is also the proud owner of Kane Event Planning, where she continues to design and manage exceptional events. Currently, Rachel serves as a section manager for the California Lawmakers Association. She holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Redlands and a master's in human resource management with an emphasis in organizational development. She lives in Sacramento with her husband and 3 sons and enjoys Pilates and yoga. Let's hear it for Rachel! We want to keep going or we want to save some?
Oh, we could save one.
Let's save one.
Okay.
The suspense.
I know. Ooh. All right. I want you to meet some of our reigning queens. I know we've introduced them in the beginning, but I want you to hear from them because they all have such amazing experiences. So let's get Carrie and Rita. Carrie and Rita to the stage. Here they come. Yes, my ladies. I'm so excited for you to meet them. And if you notice, they all switch into their alumni regalia. It's one of the really cool things we do with USA World Pageants. We want you to continue to represent your title forever. So we actually give all of our queens alumni sashes and crowns. So you'll see they change from their reigning title holder gear to their alumni gear. Carrie, we're going to start with you. Okay. Now, you had a very important position. We hear it in pageantry all the time, right? If the winner can no longer fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will take over. Well, guess what happened? Tell us about it.
So I was the first runner-up last year in Sacramento. Loved it, hated it, because of course, who wants to lose? But thanks to this wonderful girls' weekend, you get to meet all the other women, and you're like, yeah, she won. She won hard. But here I am. She had an obligation, which we'll tell you about it later, and I got the opportunity to go to Thailand. And if you've seen any of our footage, I love the elephants. And I got to pet an elephant, I got to touch an elephant, lots of pictures, and it's like once in a lifetime thing that I would never have gotten to do if I did not compete in the pageant. So being around that does have its bonuses.
And you represented this beautifully. Thank you, Carrie. Now, Rita also got to go to Thailand, but what I want to talk to you about is one of our pillars in USA World Pageants is philanthropy. We love supporting causes that are near and dear to us, and I know you have something that you do that's very special. I want you to talk about it.
Well, I started a nonprofit organization this year called Foster Suitcase. As I'm a foster parent, this is something really dear to my heart. When I have kids coming in that came in with suitcases, well, not suitcases, they came in with trash bags. And no, that's not good for me. So I started this organization for these kids, and what I do is we take in gently used and new suitcases, and we give it to different organizations to give it to the foster kids so they can have suitcases when they transition to their new home.
Thank you, Rita. That's incredible. Thank you both ladies for being amazing World Universal Queens this year and representing USA World Pageants. You crushed it! Nailed it! Woo! Now get off my stage. I'm just joking.
Yes, gorgeous.
Now, speaking of philanthropy, Rita gave us a good segue because we actually got to do our own philanthropy project this weekend with everyone. We wanted to select a local nonprofit that we as Queens could support here in New Orleans. So we actually collected donations at our moo party we had the other night, which was a lot of fun. We all dressed in caftans and moo-moos. And our women collected so many donations. They shipped boxes of stuff here to support the Family Justice Center. Do we have Ina? Is Ina in the house? Right here, Ina! Okay. This wonderful woman also has a caftan collection of her own, so we had to have her come to the moo party. And I want her to tell you a little about the Family Justice Center.
Thank you so much for having us. I'm here with my colleague, Annette. She's a CFO, and my name is Ina. Thank you for the introduction. I'm the CTO for the New Orleans Family Justice Center, and hopefully the contestants can hear me. I have thanked them personally, but I would like to publicly thank them for all of the donations that they collected. One of the ladies had her own local drive and packed a car full of stuff. So really an incredible, amazing group of women here tonight. Definitely a good example of community and leadership, and so very grateful and really appreciative. Just a little bit about the organization itself. We operate a 27-unit shelter. To date, we have helped individually 243 women with their children into emergency shelter. And approximately every year, about 3,000 individuals come to share their stories personally with us to our agency, and we try to help them in whatever capacity that we can. So we certainly appreciate the support of our mission, and any of you tonight would like to also support our mission. You can find our information in the programs that we're given to you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Ina. It's been a joy to work with you in your organization. We are so excited to help. All right, I need some more reigning queens up here. I want you to meet some more of these amazing ladies. So, give me Savannah and Courtney. Where's Savannah and Courtney? There they are. I love that they're emerging from the dressing room as well, because they're like, I want to walk the red carpet. I know. I hope our friends at home on the phones, I don't know if you can see all the way down the red carpet, but they are working it. It's fierce.
They're very cutesy, very demure.
I know. I think we have the best seat in the house because we're looking directly down the runway.
We get it all.
Savannah, let's start with you. Okay. You have a lot of firsts in your reign. Tell us about all the first things you got to experience.
Yes, thank you, Carly. I first want to just say I'm super grateful to be here and be a part of such a trailblazing movement in pageantry for the United States. I have been blessed and humbled to be the first Miss Queen for USA World Pageants. Last year was the first year we had a Miss Division. And I was also the first title holder for USA World Pageants to bring international title home as Miss Global World. So I'm just super humbled and honored to carry such a heavy crown, and I'm just going to continue to let God use me and do the best I can out here as Miss Global World.
You're crushing it, Savannah. We love it. All right, Courtney. I want you to tell, you've had a really interesting year. You got to do some really cool stuff. I've been following you on social media, and I want to know one of your favorite appearances that you got to do, favorite thing that you got to experience this year.
Yes, the favorite thing that I got to experience is I was able to host a Crowns and Confidence workshop for some young ladies within a nonprofit that I lead that supports young people that are experiencing housing insecurity and other systemic barriers. And at the Crowns and Confidence workshop, we had the young women make their own crowns. They were able to look into the mirror and say some affirmations to remind them that they are worthy, that they are loved, that no matter where they come from, that they too are queens. And it was my favorite because it reminded me that this crown and this sash is not just for vanity. It's for impact, it's for representation, because every young person deserves to know that they are beautiful.
And that's why she's Miss USA right there. You ladies have made us proud. Thank you so much. Killed it in Thailand. And Courtney's actually, so what Carrie was mentioning earlier, why she got to go to Thailand, is because Courtney just, oh my gosh, she just had to go get an honorary doctorate from Harvard. So she couldn't go to the international pageant on those dates. The struggle, girl. I know. So we said, guess what? You still get to be Miss USA World Universal, and you're still going to go compete internationally. You're just going to go next year. So Carrie stepped up as your first runner-up, competed this year, and you'll get to go to Kenya next year. I love it. Hey, up top. Crushed it. Nailed it. Y'all are awesome.
I want to go to Kenya. Let's go.
Right?
Do they have a concession stand at the pageant?
I don't know. I
might buy one.
I love snacks.
If they don't have snacks at the pageant, I ain't going. Do y'all have snacks here?
We had snacks earlier, and we're gonna have snacks after. It's not a snack show, but it's a pre and a post snack situation.
Well, I'm gonna get out of this belonging, so I won't look like this. So if you see the one walking around looking like Jack Osborne, that's me, okay? I'll come up to you and freak you out.
All right, now we have had two amazing media team members, Tiffany and Kyrie, with us. And so Tiffany has made a pageant recap video. Since all of you couldn't be with us this entire weekend, we want to give you a glimpse of what the ladies have been up to. So, are we ready for a video? Yes. Thank you so much to Tiffany and Kyrie. I want you to meet both of them. Tiffany and Kyrie, come on up here. Wait, did they run away? They're back. Listen, both Tiffany and Kyrie are from California, came all the way over here to Louisiana to be our media team. They have been taking pictures, videos, footage, putting together reels, posting on social media, capturing everything. Yes, slay, work, do it. Have you been having fun? Good. Yes? Kyrie having fun? A little bit? Just a little bit. He's having a lot of fun. Make no mistake, Kyrie's been having a lot of fun. Thank you both. Thank you, 1,000 times thank you. That was awesome. Yes!
Make sure my parts are photoshopped and filtered like a Folgers coffee filter. Whoa.
All right, are we ready for our next phase of competition? Oh, it's evening gown. Yes, now our delegates are going to be judged on their personality, their energy, how well their gown suits them, and their overall presence on stage, yes? I'm so excited. DJ, hit me with some evening gown music.
Ooh.
Oh, I
So
know.
gorgeous, soft, delicate, agile.
Let's welcome our Miss delegates in the evening gown competition, starting with Miss California, Alyssa Sober.
Miss California, Alyssa Sober. Miss Georgia, Boshiku Page. Miss Georgia, Boshiku Page. Please welcome Miss Louisiana, Amaya Sweeney. Miss Louisiana, Amaya Sweeney. Please welcome Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. And going into our Ms. division, keep our applause going, Ms. Arizona, Kawana Carpenter. Miss Arizona, Kawana Carpenter. Please welcome Miss California, Tabitha Howard. Miss California, Tabitha Howard. Please welcome Miss DC, Ashley Hendricks. Miss DC, Ashley Hendricks. Please welcome Miss Georgia, Quintacia Love. Miss Georgia, Quintacia Love. Please welcome Miss Golden State, Bree Jefferson. Miss Golden State, Bree Jefferson. Please welcome Miss Lone Star State, Tiffany McDonley. Miss Lone Star State, Tiffany McDonley. Please welcome Miss Maryland, Brittany Wingo. Miss Maryland, Brittany Wingo. Please welcome Miss Michigan, Priya Hardaway. Miss Michigan, Priya Hardaway. Please welcome Miss New York, Natasha Yasmin. Miss New York, Natasha Yasmin. Please welcome Miss Northern States, Heather Husband. Miss Northern States, Heather Husband. Please welcome Miss Oregon, Susan Funk. Liz and Susan Funk. Please welcome Miss Pennsylvania, Candace Petrin. Miss Pennsylvania, Candace Petrin. And rounding out our Ms. division, please welcome Ms. Washington, Lenore Bruscas. Ms. Washington, Lenore Bruscas. That rounds out our Ms. division. Now we're going into our Mrs. Please welcome Mrs. Arkansas, Tamara Glover. Mrs. Arkansas, Tana Glover. Please welcome Mrs. California, Amanda Lee Walker. Mrs. California, Amanda Lee Walker. Please welcome Mrs. DC, Atari Mohammed West. Mrs. DC, Atari Muhammad West. Please welcome Mrs. Eastern States, Fazia Jory. This is Mrs. Eastern States, Fazia Jory. Please welcome Mrs. Florida, Dana Winner. Mrs. Florida, Dana Winner. Please welcome Mrs. Georgia, Ashley Usganga. Tonga. Please welcome Mrs. Golden State, Leslie Nardini. Mrs. Golden State, Leslie Nardini. Please welcome Mrs. Indiana, Erin Clampett. Mrs. Indiana, Erin Clampett. Please welcome Mrs. Louisiana, Brooke Carter. Mrs. Louisiana, Brooke Carter. Please welcome Mrs. Maryland, Joanne Frederick. Mrs. Maryland, Joanne Frederick. Please welcome Mrs. New Mexico, Catherine Chaya. Mexico, Catherine Chaya. Please welcome Mrs. Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport. Mrs. Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport. Please welcome Mrs. Texas, Kim Hall. Mrs. Texas, Kim Hall. Please welcome Mrs. Virginia Ralphan Forrest. Mrs. Virginia Ralphan Forrest. And rounding out our gown competition, this is Mrs. West Virginia, Amy Yater. Mrs. West Virginia, Amy Later. Did y'all enjoy gown? They had some pretty clothes on tonight, baby. And I can't fit none of them.
I'm ready to see them all one more time. We're going to do one of my favorite things called the Parade of Gowns. So we're going to bring all of our contestants back up in their contestant order, Miss, Ms., and Mrs. for our Parade of Gowns. Are you ready to see them one more time? Fantastic. Ladies, come on down that red carpet.
And when these ladies march on the stage, I want y'all to make some noise for these gorgeous ladies. Beautiful, expensive gowns from all over the country this evening. Absolutely beautiful. Let's hear it for these ladies. Gorgeous, gorgeous! Did y'all enjoy our beautiful gowns tonight? Wow!
Fantastic. I'm not done seeing queens. We have a lot of visiting queens here in the audience. I absolutely love seeing our ladies in their regalia. I want to invite all visiting queens to come on the red carpet, line up on the red carpet so you can be introduced. While we hear about our final judge. And this one's a special one. Because the first 6 that you heard, if you've been following us on social media, you'll know that they were announced on social media. They're in our program. And then you'll notice there are 7 at this table. That is because we have had a secret judge this whole time.
Yes.
Our contestant coordinator, who has been helping us wrangle all the contestants, get them where they need to be. She's been in the group chat with them. And that was our secret judge, and our ladies just found out that she was not only their contestant coordinator, but their judge right before the show started.
So yes, I think I have 2 more to do.
Oh, we have 2 more.
2 more. So first I'm going to do Jean Nebel. I gotta get my phonetics right. But it's Jean, right?
Yeah.
Like a sh.
Yeah.
Let's all do it together. Yes. Jean was the founding executive director of World Universal Pageants, a global platform she built to celebrate diversity, leadership, and modern womanhood. Though she has since sold the system, her legacy continues to inspire pageant communities worldwide. She is an executive whose career reflects a rare blend of innovation, elegance, and empowerment. As a senior principal, she leads transformative initiatives that shape the future of technology and business strategy. Her work is defined by precision, creativity, and a deep commitment to excellence. In her role as an agile coach, Jean is an architect of transformation and a champion of empowered teams. With a pulse on precision and a flair for collaboration, she guides organizations through complexities of digital evolution with clarity, confidence, and compassion. She cultivates cultures of agility, resilience, and continuous improvement. As a founding member of the Valkyrie Company, Jean advocates for advancement and development of strength and skill among female and non-gender majority fighters. On the Rapier field, she is a respected leader, recognized for her prowess, teaching, and tactical excellence in battle. Whether leading global digital projects, mentoring future leaders, or inspiring through historical artistry, Jean continues to enable the values of strength, grace, visionary, and leadership. Let's hear it for Jean! Gorgeous. I need that dress too. Thank you. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, our surprise judge, Kaylee Bradshaw. Kaylee is a multi-million-dollar producing real estate expert from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, blending Southern sophistication with modern luxury. As a former Miss USA Global World Universal, Kaylee passionately championed mental health awareness and continues to stand behind this important cause. In addition to mental health awareness, Kaylee has started the Rubio Run in her hometown to honor the memory of her sister, Angela Rubio, and to spread breast cancer awareness. She also holds the honor of being the first transgender national title holder in the system. As a pageant judge, Kaylee is a dedicated champion for the women of walks of life, bringing a critical eye and a loving heart to her judging. She would like to take this time to remind you to schedule your annual mammogram. Show us some love, ladies and gentlemen. Kaylee Bradshaw. Gorgeous.
Yes, as my World Universal 2022 Sister Queen.
2022 was just a great year.
It was, right?
I mean, you know, that was the year I was Miss America. Y'all were there, and they were there.
I want to meet some more of our reigning queens. If we can have our Unity World ladies onto the stage, that's going to be Dawn and Jody. Dawn and Jody. Paging Dawn and Jody.
This music, I'm really loving. It's very Katy Perry.
Right? Did I do a good job picking the non-copyrighted music?
Yes.
Because we're live streaming, and you'll get docked on social media.
And they will shut you down.
Shut it down. Right? So I have to go through hours of non-copyrighted music to find it.
Paging.
Alright, we're going to meet Dawn and Jody just in a minute after our reigning queens. Don't worry, they're coming. They're in the back actually doing their job and being super helpful. I appreciate them. Oh, here they are. They emerged. They have emerged like beautiful butterflies.
Gorgeous.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Dawn. Thank you. Okay, so you two got to go to India to compete with Unity World. And I know, Jody, you had some really intense experiences through that. I would love to know a little more of what that kind of spiritual journey looks like for you.
Absolutely. So I actually specialize in doing hair and makeup for Indian weddings, and I've always been really connected to the culture. When I actually visited the country, I was actually blown away by their temples. I got to visit the Taj Mahal. We got to go to another amazing temple, and I don't want to butcher the name, but quite literally, just stepping foot, and you have to walk barefoot into the temples as well. Just stepping foot into those sacred temples and seeing the sacred geometry, the amazing architecture, the people's love for their culture. It just really brought me back to a very spiritual place that I kind of got away from. So that was really heartfelt for me, for sure.
I love that pageantry is giving our women so much more than just a really great production to be a part of, but like really touching experiences as well. Ah, perfect. Okay, Dawn, tell us about your journey to get here. You have had a really interesting journey to start in pageantry. You're a newbie to pageantry, and now are an international title holder. wild experience. Tell us about it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dawn Singletary. Last year was my first time ever doing a pageant, and I was right here on this stage. And I come from the bodybuilding world, so it was a transition. And from there, I've always wanted to go to Thailand. I won, was able to go to Thailand, was runner-up. And then the opportunity for Unity World presented itself, and I won that show. And it just shows for resilience. There's so much more to pageantry than you think. There's so much more that you gather and you learn about yourself that spreads over to other areas of your life. So I'm just very grateful. Thank you.
Well, you two have done an amazing job of representing this brand and representing our queens. Thank you so much. Crushing it. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. Now I'm ready to meet some more queens. I love that we have so many visiting queens.
And I love that y'all's names on the back of your sashes.
Isn't that fun?
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I think yours is over here.
Yep, I got mine on the back of my chair over there.
Miss Earth.
You know, do what I can.
I'm gonna do Miss or Pluto.
Miss Pluto. I don't like that.
Miss Pluto.
Okay. I want to meet some of the wonderful women who are visiting with us today, their full regalia. They're going to come up on the stage and introduce themselves, tell us their name and their title.
Good evening, my name is Olga and I'm Miss World Universal Ambassador. Happy to see you, everybody here, and happy to be here, and really appreciate to stay in this space. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Enjoying the evening tonight, eh? Having fun? Did we have some wonderful girls here in all the wonderful dresses? We have amazing time as the judges and also the toughest time judging them. I'm Rosna Gupta and I'm Miss World Universal Spirit 2025. And this is also my very first experience in pageantry and has been a wonderful one.
Thank you, ladies. And y'all can head back out. We're only got a little circle situation of it. I love it. Perfect. Come on in. And I love getting to know all of our queens. Unfortunately, we are on a time crunch. Name and title. Yeah? Perfect.
My name is Jennifer Weber. I'm the United States Miss Elegant Florida.
Thank you.
My name is Khalees Henry. I'm Miss Atlantic Cosmetic and Miss Georgia Petite 2026.
I do not qualify for petite.
Hello, I'm Deborah Missy Scott, and I am your Miss Summit International.
Good evening, New Orleans. My name is Lindsay Lauren Becker. I am the reigning Miss Global USA 2024-2025, where I'm known to represent our country in Cambodia and Thailand at Miss Global and placed third runner internationally.
Hello everyone, my name is Christine Kimball and I am the current Mrs. Louisiana America. Thank you. Good evening everyone, my name is Rosie Jimenez and my title is Classic Mrs. International World. Thank you.
Hi y'all. I'm from Texas, y'all. Gigi Castillo, Miss Global World 2024.
And I got to crown Gigi as she took over my USA World Universal title after me. And I guess I'm a visiting queen too. My name is Carly Sheridan and I'm the reigning Miss Earth. Thank you so much to all of our title holders for being here. I love sharing pageantry within the industry. Oh, it's so much fun. And get to see all the fabulous crowns. The more sparkles, the better, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I need more queens. We're not done. Let's have Lindsay and Nancy Ellen. And they're both looking radiant in red. Lady in red. A vision in red. Alright, Lindsay and Nancy Ellen now get to be sister queens. Went to Malaysia. Nancy went to Malaysia twice in 1 year. Went to Malaysia together. I want you to tell us about that experience of going as Team USA.
Yeah, I am so blessed to be able to have this opportunity with Gila and Nancy Ellen Martin. So I was actually crowned the Miss USA Universal World Ambassador last year. I was not able to go to Thailand. I was hard to work in. But then Gila called me up and said, hey, you're newlywed. Nancy Ellen wants to go back to Malaysia. I don't want to go alone. And I said, so I'm so thankful I was able to take that leap and go overseas to Malaysia where I had a sisterhood there. We had such a great team experience. I was feeling down. She was able to bring me up, zip you up, help with hair, all the above. And so to be overseas and have that sisterhood, have that teamwork there was really important to ultimately succeeding. And both winning also best in talent. And then also taking home international titles to the USA. So I can't put it here and it means
So ditto everything she said, but yeah, to be able to go to Malaysia and have USA capture both divisions talent awards. Keil Douglas, you can't tell me nothing about how I sit anymore. And to don't sound really bitter, right? And to both capture international titles, but also it's really special for me. So this young lady, her mom, where's your mama? So her mom and I are the same age. And so to go with this incredible young woman and to build a bond that will last a lifetime. And we actually coincidentally happen to live 30 minutes away from each other. So we get to see each other all the time. But it was such an amazing experience to go together, and I cannot wait for whoever our next year's title holder to have that same experience in Malaysia.
we call Nancy Ellen Perry
Alright, thank you ladies for representing us beautifully in Malaysia, and congratulations! Yes! Now here's what I love about this. We have input our scores from confidence round, from evening down, and we now know who our top set is in each division. Would you like to find out? So here's how this is going to work. Our ladies are coming out from behind the curtain. They're going to line up along the red carpet. We're going to go by division, Miss, Ms., Mrs. We're going to bring our top set up on stage, and they're going to deliver a 1-minute statement. Now you may have seen in other pageants where they do an on-stage question. This is in place of that. It's not a question, it's something that they can prepare ahead of time. This is their 1 minute to tell you and tell the judges what they want you to know about them, right? Perfect. So we're going to start with our Miss Division. Please welcome your top Miss finalist, Miss California, Alyssa. Miss Georgia, Boshiku. Miss Louisiana, Amaya. And Miss Texas, Kiana. So I will go down the line one by one, hand up the microphone, and Dextasy will be keeping time. This is literally timed, and if they end before 1 minute, that's fine. If they go to 1 minute, you will hear Dextasy say, I will say thank you. Perfect. All right, Alyssa, are you ready? Yep. There we go. Perfect. Alyssa, tell us about yourself.
I would like to continue growing my platform. Through social media accounts, I have expressed my journey on here and gain some popularity by expressing that. Even though you might be shy and insecure, you can always build up your confidence, and I'd like to continue expressing that on the international platform as well, and show that no matter where you come from, it's not too late to try anything.
Thank you, Alyssa. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to stand in front of you, right? Bashiku, your turn.
My test has been my testimony. I believe that with resilience, it's not just about surviving. It's about showing up and having grace for yourself. As a woman, honestly, a year ago, I didn't think I would be here. But I'm here on this stage and proving that women who look like me, women who have the size of me, can do it and conquer anything. As your next national title holder, I promise to keep inspiring women who come up to me, who say, hey, I see you doing it, I want to do it too. Also, I plan to utilize my platform, Willpower, Women in Leadership, to keep motivational speaking going, workshops, and help bring in business for this organization to show them that these women are impactful and ready to inspire. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you.
From the courtroom to the crown, I believe leadership is about service, not spotlight. And from my background in law and human rights, I have learned that everyone, no matter where they come from, their dreams are valid. In Selected today, I will remind every little girl out there that your voice can change lives and your light can change the world. Thank you.
Greetings, kings, queens, and beloved judges of Franklin. My name is Kiana Chanel Carter, and I am your Miss Texas. And as being a woman of purpose, I choose to elevate women and men across the nation. I choose to empower the broken, to believe in, lead with love and light that never dims, educate my community with wisdom and grace, be the voice who's been silent in their mental health state. I choose to activate faith that builds action, transform pain into passion, and to empower every woman and men, and to connect them with every resources and support that I'm connected with. And as we rise together, we can shine, elevate, and grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiana. Congratulations to our 4 Miss finalists. Thank you, ladies.
And world peace.
Exactly. And none of them went over time. Impressive. That was impressive.
In Jesus' name, amen. Hallelujah.
Okay, this is interesting. So we have our Ms. Division next. So we would have a top 5 in our Ms. Division, except it looks like there was an exact tie for that 5th spot. So we will actually have a top 6, because as I said earlier, our People's Choice winner also gets a spot in our top set. Okay, so instead of kicking out one of those women who had that tie score, right, we're just going to also add in our People's Choice winner. All right, so we have a top 6 in Ms., okay? Perfect. Please welcome to the top 6, Ms. DC Ashley Hendricks.
I'm so nervous.
Next is Ms. New York Natasha Yasmin. Welcome, Ms. Georgia Cordesia. Number 4 goes to Ms. Marilyn DeGreasy. Claiming the 5th spot is Ms. Lone Star State, Tiffany McDonald. And rounding out our top 6 in the Ms. Division is Ms. Pennsylvania Candace Petrin. to take like 2 steps forward right up here. Like the whole line. Yeah.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
All right, Dex, you ready with the timer? Ashley, are you ready? Here we go.
Thank you. As a 3-time suicide attempt survivor, a licensed counselor, and founder of 2 nonprofits, I have found my purpose in telling my story and creating safe spaces for people to heal and thrive. I'm giving a voice to those who have ever felt unworthy, alone, and felt like giving up. In my first 100 days as a title holder, I'm being interviewed to tell my story on adverse childhood experiences and the work that I'm doing in the community. I'm co-hosting with other nonprofits our annual toy drive, where I've secured a donation of 2,000 toys from our partnership with my local councilman and giving them to the community. I'm also increasing access to mental health resources and having the honor of being a title holder where I can create safe spaces to have uncomfortable conversations of mental health where people leave feeling empowered, inspired, and find communities to heal. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Natasha, you're next.
Thank you. I would like to say my platform that I can ride on is autism awareness and help for people who are born with developmental disabilities. The charity that I am involved with is called Life's Work, a local nonprofit organization that's based in New York. I was inspired by Geraldo Rivera's story on autism 50 years ago. What this organization does, it provides homes for people to take their children so that they can be good, well, temporarily cared for, and the parents know that they're cared for and they get a break and can take care of their children and themselves and other kids in their family. And I would also like to say, this is a very powerful organization and I intend to focus on the recruitment of more confident women to showcase their beauty, talents, and creativity on the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha. Gracia, you're up.
Throughout this competition, we were asked, what will we do as national title holders? I could tell you all the tangible things that I can offer, that I have ties to the entertainment industry. I can tell you about the sponsorships that I could create for this business. But the most important thing I want to tell you is about the intangible things. You want a queen that is a servant, not someone who just reigns and has a title and just does not care about their community. I am a community advocate. I love people to the depths of me. And even seeing each and every single one of you in the crowd just warms my heart, just how you're just coming together with all these women. And sorry, I'm trying not to get emotional. But for me, it matters not just advocating for women, but humanity. A queen who is about diversity and unity.
Thank you, Gracia. Breezy, you're next.
As your next national title holder, I bring a focused and purpose-driven trifecta plan. First, raising autism awareness. 2, increasing social media engagement and deepening in-person community engagement. As an entrepreneur, pageant queen, heart enthusiast, VP, and former social media director of Modified Chicks, I have the experience and the knowledge to increase visibility and engagement. Raising autism awareness is not a mission. It is personal. I have siblings on the spectrum, and it's my duty to deeply be committed to educate others of the wide spectrum and the unique challenges. And lastly, for the local, I believe it starts local community. That's where the impact starts. And for
Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Thank you, Breezy. Next is Tiffany.
I started competing before I could even walk or talk. But I slammed the door at pageantry as my mother lost her life preparing me to compete for the Little Miss Sweetheart pageant when I was 7 years old. Now, I was filled with depression, anxiety, anger for many years. But I am here today because I've overcome, and I want to help the next person to do the same. My initiative as the newly crowned national queen is I want to open a invitation where we are able to celebrate nationally, international women here. We're going to bring them here and we're going to celebrate the joy of overcoming all that we have faced. Your Miss Lone Star State, Tiffany McDonald. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And our final Miss contestant is Candace.
I stand before you not just with the crown's ambition, but with a warrior's heart. I am an ostomy advocate, a domestic violence survivor, and a woman who has faced 20 life-saving surgeries. Life did not go easy on me, but it also did not break me. It has shaped me into someone who fights, not just to survive, but to serve. My purpose now is to turn survival into significance. I will use my voice for ostomy awareness. Ostomy awareness. Healing through trauma. Thank you. That's a confession right now. Healing through trauma. And the resilience to rise when the world seems like it is going to break. I stand for every person who has ever felt fragile, fearless, or forgotten, often all at the same time. My work now is to continue to make people that are just like me feel like there is someone out there that they can look to and see what they can look to. Thank you.
Thank you, Candace. Congratulations to our top 6 in the Miss Division. You ladies may exit the stage.
If I had 1 minute, I would like to talk about my least and favorite places where I've had the best and the worst crab rangoons in my life.
I'll let you know that, Liz.
But it's not Louisiana because we have the best food. I'm sorry, I'm maybe a little biased. I'm a Louisiana born, bred and raised person. But our food is where it's at. That's why you're in New Orleans.
Hey. Already ready for your top 6 in the Mrs. Division. And there was always going to be a top 6. That was part of the plan. Our first Mrs. finalist is Mrs. Arkansas, Tamara Glover. Our next Mrs. finalist is Mrs. Texas, Kim Hall. Come on down, Mrs. Maryland, Joanne Frederick. Welcome to the top 6, Mrs. New Mexico, Catherine Chaya. We got 2 more spots left, and one of them goes to Mrs. Golden State, Leslie Martini. That final spot for the Mrs. That's going to be Mrs. Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport. Let's have our Mrs. come right up here to this next set of squares. Perfect. Yes.
Take it back now, y'all. I'm kidding.
All right, Tamara, you're up first.
When I look into the eyes of a mother, I see the strength of a woman who refuses to never quit. As a woman who was transformed by postpartum depression, I turned my pain into purpose by creating a powerful movement through Yes Ma'am, empowering mothers and elevating mental health. Through this initiative, we've been able to help thousands of mothers reclaim their fame, seek help without shame, reclaim their voices, but most importantly, rediscover the woman within the mom. As a mother, I understand that when mothers are healed, families thrive and communities rise, but most importantly, generations are changed. Tonight is all about partnership, and this organization represents service, sisterhood, and impact. And by partnering together, we both become a greater asset together. As your next national title holder, I promise to serve with excellence, represent with integrity. Thank you so much. I hope it'll be fun.
Thank you, Tara. Next up is Kim.
Winning a national title means more to me than just wearing a crown and traveling the world to compete. This title means carrying out a mission that just 2 years ago I couldn't have even imagined for myself. And now my mission is to show others that they too can rewrite their stories and reignite their dreams. Over the next year, I will create spaces for connection in communities, in our schools, and at conferences to show that reinvention has no age limit and that choosing ourselves on purpose is one of the most courageous things that we can do. It would be my honor to represent the USA on an international stage, and I would do so with the same resilience and authenticity that brought me here, standing for every woman who has ever risen, rebuilt, and refused to give up on herself. And that is the legacy that I want to leave as one of your next Mrs. USA.
Thank you, Kim. Next up, Dr. Joanne.
Yes. Come on, your mama here.
As your next Mrs. USA, I bring national visibility, professional expertise, and global connections. I've been the CEO of a mental health practice over the last 20 years. And as a radio host, I reach 500,000 listeners monthly. I also serve as the public relations chair for an international sisterhood of over 300,000 women. As your next title holder, I will launch a podcast and social media campaign celebrating women's resilience, building sponsor partnerships, expanding visibility, and welcoming in equity and empowerment. Together we achieve, together we aspire. Thank you.
Thank you, Joanne. Next up, Catherine.
Woo! 6 years ago, I was a newlywed and so excited to start a family in New Mexico until I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. During radiation treatments, I leaned heavily into holistic health practices to help my body heal. And soon after, I had a life-saving surgery, but it came with one heartbreak. The cancer had spread, and I learned that I was no longer able to have children of my own. But instead of losing hope, I stepped into my purpose, and I became a holistic health practitioner, and now I help other women during their cancer journeys. During my interviews with international wellness practitioners, I get them to share about their cultural traditions and how they support recovery. As your next title holder, I will stand proudly as a sister here, and I will help recruit
That
delegates.
is time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine. Next up, Leslie.
I am so proud to say that last Monday I had my 65th birthday. And I am part of a growing number of people who are shattering stereotypes about what it means to get older. It's why I love the USA World Pageant, because it celebrates and honors all women at every age and stage of life. They understand that true beauty comes from within. It comes from choosing love over fear, kindness over hatred, and inclusiveness over divisiveness. Pure beauty comes from shining our light in the world to make it brighter for those around us. This will be my message as the next national title holder. I'll also use the skills I've developed as a professional speaker, author, and entrepreneur to help grow this system to make it one of the premier pageants in the country. That way, more women will be able to step into their authentic beauty and power and shine their light in the world.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Leslie. I'm going to come on the other side. Heather, last up.
I stand here defined, not by what I've been through, but what I have been from it. I'm a mother of 5, a survivor of domestic violence, and the founder of We Are Strong, a nonprofit that has raised over $20,000 and helped over 200 women, men, and children escape abuse and rebuild their lives. I know what it means to rise despite losing everything. My scars have become my strength, and my voice has become a lifeline for others still trapped in silence. As your next national title holder, I'll expand my nonprofit's reach, mentor survivors across the country, and fight for stronger legal protections to help close the gaps that leave victims vulnerable, all while advancing USA World in their commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Together, we'll not only change lives and shape laws, but we'll show the world what it means to wear this crown with heart, hope, and honor. It is not just promise, it is delivered. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. Congratulations to all 6 ladies in the Mrs. Division advancing to finals. You crushed it. You can leave the stage. Thank you so much. I want to give a big congratulations to all of our contestants. Getting up here and speaking and doing your 1-minute presentation is a new challenge. It's not something we see often in pageantry, and that was really exciting to get to know all of these women better. So right now, our judges are inputting their final scores because those ladies in the top set have an extra 10 points, up to 10 points, that get added to their score. Does that make sense? So everybody got scored in all the categories. Those ladies have an extra 10 points, up to 10 points from their speech. So that's what our judges are doing right now. They're deciding how many of those extra points they want to give them, and they're going to input those. We're going to have our director and our auditors go through all of the scores and make sure everything is good, because we know the scores are the scores are the scores.
Read it in week, boys. We ain't Steve Harvey in tonight.
We are not. We are following those scores, and our auditors are going to make sure that they are correct. Shout out to my friends Patrick and Ernie, who are our auditors tonight. So right now, to make sure that they have the time and space that they need, we're going to have this as a little intermission, because I want to make sure that everybody gets over to that bar. We didn't come to New Orleans to sit in chairs all night. We came here to have a good time. So I want to make sure we're going to have a little intermission. We're going to have some music. We're going to go to the bar. We're going to have a good time. So we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes.
I should know we got that little ride. The slavery. She was like, where you at?
so good. Yay, hold tight. We're about to crown. Thanks for staying with us.
All right, if we can have all of our contestants lined up on the red carpet just like you were before, because we're going to hand out some awards. I'm so excited.
What's wrong with that beautiful pink footage?
While they're getting lined up, I do want to bring our Executive Director of USA World Pageants to the stage. That is Miss Akila Douglas. Akila has had this vision, and I am so excited to be part of the team that has helped produce this amazing event. I got to serve as the official MC, obviously, and as official coach, which means I got to coach all of these wonderful women in how to bring their best self to the stage, and then coach the judges on what we're looking for in our title holders. So it's been an absolute joy to work with one of my best friends to produce this pageant, and it has been a wild ride, and I'm going to let her talk about it.
Thank you, Carly. Let's give it up for Carly and Dexy. I cannot ask for better hosts. Thank you to each and every one of you. Look at this room. I cannot, all this is like in my head, but to see it come to life has been so amazing. To create something in this country that didn't exist, and y'all liked it. So we're gonna keep doing it year after year after year. Cannot do this by myself whatsoever. So thank you to my incredible team. I want to give a huge shout out to, and I should have some slides, Mr. Brian. Thank you. I get to borrow a pageant husband because I don't have one, so I brought Nancy Ellen. So thank you, Brian, over there for giving me slides. Our incredible honors, Patrick and Ernie, where you at? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. They were working up. Y'all, the stores was storing. I'm talking decimal points. Okay? Decimal points. And I have these two fantastic gentlemen to thank for being extra set of eyes so that we do not have these key party moments, and now we're going to send some amazing women to Malaysia, Kenya, and India next year. Thank you so much. We got to briefly meet them earlier. They had to leave because they've been doing this at 6 a.m. I want to thank our hair and makeup team, Dana Beauty, and all of these fantastic women. They've been at it, working hard since Friday, making all of these women so glamorous. Of course, my staff, get up, Queen Mom, Missy, Carly, friend Amy, Katie, come on. We worked so hard to pull this off. I hope y'all had a great time tonight. To all of my delegates, I hope you had a great experience this weekend here in New Orleans. Thank you, ladies. We tend to do like 8 to 9 hour FaceTimes. At a time where we're just coming up with an idea. We were like, oh, we do a costume. We should just go straight to a second line afterwards. That sounds like a good idea. Did y'all have fun with the second line this year? We got my Queen Mom. That's my mama. I know she won't get me for this, but she didn't show up to my very first pageant. When I was 15, in 1999, I was crowned Miss Black Teen Sacramento, and she's like, you're doing too much. And so she didn't come. Therefore, she has been at every single one after that. Thank you so much to this incredible team for helping us a lot. Love you, ladies, with all my heart. And I would also
to Marie, and you guys know her. She has been fantastic in providing some very blingy swag for our delegates and also our winners. We got Carla Sherman Designs as well. She makes fantastic sparkly things. We have Gauntlets Polo Bar, which is me, as well. We have some fantastic corporate sponsors, well-provided products for all of our contestants and staff, as well as GHD. For those of you that know GHD are very fancy hair tools, every single one of our winners tonight will get a $250 Platinum Plus styler as part of the prize package, and our Queen of Queens will get a holiday set valued at $500 from GHD as well. So thank you so much for their incredible sponsorship. I'm going to get out of the way because we got crowns to give out. Thank y'all so much. Anyone that is interested in joining us next year, registration will be open soon. We might be adding some new systems as well. So stay tuned.
Thank you, Akila. Also, shout out to the staff here at the Jackson on the River, especially Anthony, doing the most. Thank you. And shout out to our host hotel, the Bienville House. The staff there has been next level. Highly suggest. We want to give one of our traditions. As I said, we have our alumni ceremony that happened earlier where we crown all of our reigning queens with their alumni sash and crown for our system. Even though they have titles in other international systems, with us, they will always be one of our national queens. So we want to give them all their final walk on stage. We have some presentation that you'll get to see about their year and their time as national title holders, and some of them continuing on to be international title holders. So let's welcome our reigning queens to the stage.
Savannah Sims, Miss USA Global World Universal 2024-2025. Now, Miss Global World Universal 2025. Narita Davis, Spirit of USA World Universal 2024-2025. Carrie Hare, Miss American World Universal 2024-2025. Courtney Smith, Miss USA World Universal 2024-2025. Jody Collins, Miss Unity World USA 2024-2025. Now, Miss Unity World Ambassador 2025. John Singletary, Miss Unity World USA 2024-2025. Now, Mrs. Unity World Classic 2025. Nancy Ellen Martin Classic, Mrs. USA International Global 2024-2025. Now, Classic Miss International Universal 2025. Lindsay Roman Murphy, Miss USA International Global 2024-2025. Now, Miss International Global 2025. Let's hear it for all those beautiful ladies.
Hawaiian lei. She's from Hawaii. Did you say Lay's chips? Now, I know you saw that the video wouldn't play for us. I do want you to see what all these women have been up to for the past year. So Akilah is going on Instagram right now so that she can post that video. So go check out at USA World Pageants on Instagram and you can see that full video, yeah? Because it's impressive what they've done. All right, are you ready to hand out some awards? We have so many awards to hand out because we want to recognize women who have gone above and beyond. So we're going to recognize the highest scores in each area of competition in each division, okay? And I did have a good question during the intermission. Miss, MISS, is women aged 19 to 29. Ms. is women aged 30 and up. Mrs. are women aged 19 and up, but are married, widowed, or divorced. Make sense? That's how they get into their categories. Great, I probably should have said that in the beginning. Everything's fine. Let's get out some more. It's all fine. It's all fine. We're gonna start with our Congeniality Awards. This is one of my favorites. This is voted on by all of our contestants. Our first award winner, Miss Congeniality, is Miss Georgia. Come on, Bushiku. Yes, Bushiku, it's you, Miss Congeniality. Yes. She was most nicest. Our next award is going to be our Talent Award. We do have a requirement to submit talent. It's done through video. It is not scored. This is a required thing that they have to do, but it is not scored. We require it because our international pageants require them to do talent, so we want to follow the international guidelines. So all of them submitted videos, and we wanted to award our favorite talent. This was not scored. But our talent winner is Mrs. Arkansas Taylor. All right, now we're going to go into photogenic. This is also not a scored category. All of our contestants submit photos, and our photographer, Kyrie, who's back behind the judges, he chose our photogenic winners for us. This is just a fun award. We have one in each category. First up, in the Miss category, we have Miss Georgia Bushiku. Come on up, Ms. Georgia Gracia. And Mrs. Pennsylvania Heather Davenport. Aubrey Davenport, Bushiku. There you go. Yep. You got it. Quadesia, stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah. There you go. So there goes slip on that cake now. Congratulations to our photogenic winners.
Yes. Kodak Mama. Spartan Pop by Kodak, Sony, Polaroid.
All right, thank you, ladies.
Fiji Film.
Now we're going to recognize our highest scores in each area of competition. We're going to start with interview.
That means they were very eloquent. All right, let's do our interview winners. Our first up is Miss Georgia. Bushiku Page. Let's hear it for our next division. Miss Lone Star State, Tiffany McDonald. And for our Mrs. Division, Miss Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport.
ladies. Gorgeous. Our next area of competition was presentation. This is the competition that happened yesterday at the hotel where they were in their state flower costumes. All right, our first division is going to be, for presentation winner, Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. Our next division is going to be Miss Georgia Khadijah. And lastly, Miss New Mexico, Catherine Chaya. Oh, this is getting good. I love this. Congratulations to our presentation winners. The next area of competition are highest scorers in the confidence round. Alrighty, our confidence winners. First up is going to Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. Next up is going to Miss DC, Ashley Hendricks. And our last confidence winner, Mrs. Arkansas, Tara Brown. Just picture, 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 picture. Thank you so much to our confidence round winners. Perfect. And now we're going to go into our gown winners. First up in our first division is going to Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. She didn't even go down the stairs. Next up is going to Miss Georgia Khadijah. And lastly for gown, Miss Arkansas, Tara Brown. Gorgeous. Congratulations to our 3 gown winners. Stunning, gorgeous. We're going to go into our People's Choice Awards for each division. This is also not a scored area of competition. This is voted on by friends and family online of which contestant they want to support the most. So we're going to find out who received the most votes that got them into the top set in their division. First up is going to Miss Texas, Kiana Carter. Next up is going to Miss New York, Natasha Yasmin. And lastly, Miss Pennsylvania, Heather Davenport. Congratulations to our People's Choice winners. Oh, time to get out some crowns, isn't it? Thank you, ladies. Perfect.
The party hats. Time to give away the party hats.
Okay, so we're going to crown by award. I'm getting too excited, Akila. God. First one, we're going to give one of our very special awards. This is chosen by the queens, by the staff, by the directors. This is someone who embodies the spirit of USA World Pageants and everything we stand for. It is also named after our first Miss Arkansas World Universal, Cassandra Lusk, whose life was taken due to domestic violence, and we have named this award in honor of her. So, to present the Cassandra Lusk Spirit of USA Awards, please welcome Rita and Dr. Resna. Our Spirit of USA Award winner is Mrs. West Virginia, Amy York. Congratulations, Amy. Okay, now we can get out some crowns. I'm very excited about it, okay? I promise that was all the awards. Okay. We're gonna move into our Miss division. Can we have our 4 Miss finalists on the stage?
The suspense is killing me. And so are these thanks.
So this will look a little different as we go through each category. We're not going to crown things in the same order, the same systems, because we do not rank our systems. What we did is once we found the highest scorers, we knew who was going to get a crown. Akila placed them into the appropriate system. She has been to all of the international pageants. She knows the international directors. And so she knows where each of these these title holders are going to shine brightest. So it's not like, oh, well, 3rd place always goes to this system. No, that's not necessarily how it works, okay? She's going to place them where they're shine the brightest. Yeah? Makes sense? Let's do it! So Carrie is going to crown our 3rd highest score. This title is going to be Miss USA World Universal Ambassador. So your new national title holder, Miss USA World Universal Ambassador, is Miss Louisiana Amaya Sweeney. Congratulations, Amaya. Savannah will come crown Miss USA World Universal, her former title. Our Miss USA World Universal is Miss Georgia Bashiku Page. Congratulations, Bashiku and Amaya, our sister queens, and will be traveling to Kenya together. Let's have our final two contestants step forward. We do announce the names of our runner-ups, so we want to make sure that they get their moment on stage as well. Your first runner-up to a national title, if any of these three women cannot fulfill their duties as a national title holder, the first runner-up will step in and take over any of these national titles on her behalf. Your first runner-up is Miss California, Alyssa Soberg. Jody and Dawn will join Tiana on stage. Your Miss Unity World USA is Kiana Carter. Congratulations to our Miss Queens. Thank you to our Miss Queens. Y'all can go ahead and exit because we are going to bring up our Ms. finalists. Let's have our Ms. finalists to the stage. Perfect. Here they are. Here they are. There's so many hugs going on. It's beautiful. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There's all 6. Congratulations to all 6 of our ladies in the men's division. We're going to bring, so there will be 3 title holders in the men's division, and there will be a first, second, and third runner-up in the men's division, okay? So I'm going to call forward 2 women. One will be our third runner-up, and one will be Ms. USA World Universal Ambassador with the third highest score, yes? So the 2 women I want to step forward are Ms. New York and Ms. Lone Star State. Your third runner-up to a national title is Ms. New York. Congratulations, Natasha. An old come and crown our Ms. USA World Universal Ambassador. That is Ms. Lone Star State Tiffany Donnelly. Congratulations, Tiffany. Tiffany will also be headed to Kenya to compete with World Universal. The next two ladies in our top set that I want to step forward, this will be our second runner-up and our Ms. Unity World USA. So can I have Ms. Maryland and Ms. DC? And they just so happen to be best friends. Our second runner-up to a national title. That is Ms. Maryland, that's Breezy Winger. That leaves just two. Maybe two ladies, step to the front. This will be our first runner-up. We're going to take Candace out. Our first runner-up and World Universal Queen. Your first runner-up to a national title. If any of our Ms. Queens are not able to fulfill their duties, this first runner-up will take over any of our national titles. Your first runner-up is Ms. Pennsylvania Candace Ketron. Now that means your Ms. USA World Universal is Quadacia Love. Now we have a very special tradition here. We're going to get to do this for the first time. Now, I told you at the beginning of the show that we all started as World Universal and we've added in other systems. So what we're going to do to crown, because that means we have a lot more World Universal queens than we do in any other system, because we want to just crown the first ones, okay? But we have several World Universal queens, so we're going to do a passing of the crown. So all of the former Ms. USA World Universals who are here today will pass the crown in order and then crown Quadacia. Starting with the founder of World Universal, Nancy Ellen Martin. Ms. USA World Universal 2021, Akilah Douglas. Ms. USA World Universal 2022, Carly Sherman. Ms. USA 2023, Gigi Castillo. Ms. USA World Universal 2024. That's right. Math is hard. 2024 is Courtney Smith, and your new Ms. USA World Universal 2025. Congratulations again to our top 6 Mrs. contestants. We're just going to start handing out titles. Are you ready? Woo! And Nancy Ellen is going to crown our Classic Mrs. USA International Global. So our classic award winners are over 45, and the, if you will, regular misses are under 45. That's how they're separated at the international level, so that's how we crown them here. So our first award winner is Classic Mrs. USA International Global, going to Malaysia, is Mrs. Golden State Leslie O'Neill. Your Mrs. USA International Global, Mrs. Arkansas, Tamara. International World. So Rosie will come and crown our classic Mrs. USA International World. So we will have a Mrs. and a classic Mrs. for International World. Your classic Mrs. USA International World is Mrs. New Mexico, Catherine Taylor. So going to Malaysia with Catherine is her sister queen, that is Mrs. USA International World. She's going to be crowned by Rosie. Your Mrs. USA International World, Mrs. Pennsylvania Heather Van. Congratulations. These ladies have a quick turnaround. They're actually heading to internationals in March. So they've only got a couple months. Very exciting. Now we have our final two delegates step forward. That is Mrs. Maryland Joanne and Mrs. Texas Kim. Your first runner-up to any of these Mrs. National titles, should any of our Mrs. Queens not be able to fulfill their duties, this first runner-up will take over any of the Mrs. National titles. Your first runner-up is Mrs. Texas Kim Kyle. Perfect. Thank you to our Mrs. Queens. So we're going to need all of our overall title holder winners to come to the stage. So that is these 5 Mrs. We're going to invite our Ms. USA World Universal, our Ms. Unity World USA, our Miss USA World Universal, and our Miss Unity World USA. are headed to compete at an international pageant, all of these ladies have their entry fee paid to that international pageant. As well as our overall title holders. These are our highest scorers in each division. Now, we also want to recognize our overall highest scorer of even them. This is the woman who has the highest score out of everyone in the pageant. She will be the face of USA World Pageants for the next year. In addition to her national title, she will also be named our Queen of Queens. And she receives this fantastic scepter and another trophy. We love our trophies around here. And, because we really like her that much, we're going to give her a cash prize of $3,000.
We're gonna bring them tonight.
Your overall highest score in the entire pageant, your USA World Pageants, Queen of Queens, Dr. Tamara Glover. Are you ready? Perfect.
Here we go.
Okay, let's start with all of our national title holders, so you ladies stay on stage, plus our ambassadors. Can we have our ambassador national title holders to the stage?
Well, I watched this last
All right, well, let me get in the line. Get in the line. Now, while we're doing all of this, everyone else in the room is welcome to start the after party.
Yeah.
We got food, we got drinks. If you want to stay and watch us take pictures, we love that. If not, the terrace and the sunroom are open. There's yums, there's drinks. And we want to say goodbye. Thank you for everyone on our live stream for tuning in, staying with us this whole time. You're the real ones. Friends, hands, and hollers at home, I appreciate you. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, title holders. We're going to go first by division. We're going to put Mrs.